Pride, I has it. Xavier in line for the 1 seed. Here's why. Start with, they got the second-ranked strength of record, according to BPI. What that really means is that they've done well against tough teams, and it would be difficult to achieve the record they have. Another way to put it, 6-3 in Quadrant 1 games. You're going to hear a lot of Quadrant 1. We tried to explain that to you earlier on the show, not tonight, but before. Since 2004, nobody's been better against the spread in the tournament than Xavier. 24-6-1, including a 12-5 under Chris Mack. Xavier, though, used to being the underdog, though that might not be the case this year, thanks to the way they played, on the way to a banner they can hang in Cintas. Xavier head basketball coach Chris Mack joins us now on SportsCenter. Coach, Big East tournament coming up in the city this week, but before we get there, you will arrive as the Big East regular season champs, and you guys really enjoyed the fact that you claimed that banner. Explain to me what goes into the emotion of the celebration that you guys earned.
Well, I mean, I think anytime you can sort of go through 18 conference games in a league such as ours and come out with the best record, you know, our guys really deserved it. They earned it. It's not easy to win on the road, and you know, for us to go out 7 times on the road and win in the Big East and come up with the best record, awfully proud of our guys, and the seniors really earned it.
You all have what I think is the greatest luxury in college basketball. It's one thing to have talent, it's another thing to have experience, but normally if you're talented, you don't get to be experienced. You've got both, and that senior class that you spoke of, man, they've done so many big things for you and your program. What have you enjoyed and appreciated most about that group?
That they put team before self, and I think, you know, in today's day and age with social media and you know, so many eyes on individuals and accolades, our seniors have been that same way, Scott, for 4 years. Trayvon Blewett, as talented as he is, as a prolific scorer as he is, he doesn't take bad shots. He puts the team first, and I think that sort of flows into the rest of our group, and it's been a fun group to coach.
It's no secret you all could be on the 1 line, and my guess is that in order to be there, you'd probably need to beat Nova, which I don't imagine would be something you wouldn't want to do. I'm not asking this question. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, how much would you guys like one more crack at Nova?
Well, based on our first 2 games, probably not a whole lot the way we played.
Right.
But you know, that's. You know, we've got to win 2 games before we even get to that point.
Sure.
You know, and so we'll worry about Nova if we have the opportunity to face them on Saturday night.
All right, let's close with this. You guys are ranked high. Cincinnati's ranked high. It is a great and ferocious rivalry. You're tweeting out congrats to them. They follow with congrats back to you. Do we have a cooling of the rivalry between Xavier and Cincinnati as the Queen City is enjoying such a college basketball run?
Probably not among the fan bases, but, you know, I've known Mick ever since he's been in 5th grade. You know, his brother and I played Cincinnati Recreation Commission basketball together. You know, our rivalry, it was a friendly one going back to when we were in grade school. So the fan bases probably don't care too much about our tweet and their tweet, but that's okay.
Well, you know better than that, and you know that my producers has got a lot of Xavier pride. And as I suggested that maybe this was going to cool that rivalry off, he wanted none of it. I thought maybe you guys just hunker down over some Skyline chili and just talk about about how your teams were doing this year. Maybe that's what led to it.
Very well kept secret in Cincinnati, Skyline chili.
Well, as you may or may not know, I had to eat some last year after you beat my Terps, and it came via the mail and it came in a pouch. And I think what I need to do is sit down with you and have it in one of those fine diners, because it loses something in translation. Yeah,
and you know, if you're from this area, you probably appreciate it a lot more, but it's really, really good.
Well, here's to Skyline Chili, here's to Xavier basketball, and congrats on what has to date been a great run. May it continue in New York and beyond.
Hey, thanks for having me, Scott.